Evvoli, evolviti sempre.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Evvoli's Kitchen. I am Chef Victoria from Evvoli's team and today we are going to make a risotto. Saffron and shrimps, two amazing products with a lovely combination. And for that we are going to be using our rice cooker. So this is not a simple rice cooker. We have different options. We have an option for making soups, for making baby food and more that I will show you more in other videos. So let's have a look a little bit to the ingredients that we need for this recipe. We're going to use fresh shrimps. I remove already all the shells and the heads and all this. You can use all those for making a stock, a kind of stew or something. We need salt and pepper, butter. You can use salted or unsalted and then you manage the rest with salt. We have Arborio rice, and this is the classic rice that you need for doing risotto. If you don't find Arborio, try to find another one that suits the risotto recipe. It has to be short grain and very starchy if you want to achieve this creamy risotto. We have Parmesan cheese, that is an Italian cheese, very classic of this, onions and garlic, and I also prepare a little bit of vegetable stock that I infuse already with the saffron. It's better if you keep it infusing around 10 to 15 minutes, so at least you will have a lot of flavor of saffron over there. Now I'm going to show you how to prepare the ingredients. So we are going to chop the onions. For this you want to cut in very small cubes. Ensure that it's quite small. You don't want to find little chunks of onion in your risotto. And if you're a big fan of risotto, you can use the same recipe but add different ingredients. You can make it with mushrooms, you can make it with chicken, you can use the ingredients that you like. We're going to finally chop the garlic, and if you like herbs you can add thyme, parsley, different kind of herbs. Once the rice cooker is warm and the butter is melted, we are going to add all the onions. Okay, and we are going to cook that nicely. And we are going to add a little all the garlic, a pinch of salt, okay? And we're going to let this cook till it turns out transparent. A little secret, you can close the lid and leave it there. It will get transparent, it will not get burned, so there is no problem about that. So I'm gonna put now a pinch of salt, I'm gonna close it, leave it for 5 minutes till it turns out transparent. Once that they look nice and transparent like this one, we are going to add now the shrimps. And one more time, we are going to close the lid and leave it for 5 minutes till they cook a bit. You see now the shrimps, they're nice and cooked, all right? We're going to add the rice. You don't wash the risotto rice, you don't soak the risotto rice. You want all the starch of this rice for your preparation. So please don't wash, don't soak in water from the package to the pan. And we're going to mix this well before we add the ingredients, the rest of the ingredients, which is basically the saffron and vegetable stock. And we're going to add the liquid in. And I'm going to close the lid. Keep some liquid to add at the end to help to make it a little bit more creamy. I don't add everything in the beginning. So now I mix this a little bit. And now it will take 7 to 10 minutes to cook. So keep it close and count 7 to 10 minutes. After 10 minutes I turn off the temperature. As you can see, the rice is nice and cooked and start looking a little bit creamy. So now we're going to go to the option super quick cooking, all right? And now I'm going to finish to add the remaining liquid, which is going to help me to even make it a little bit more creamy. And I'm gonna mix that well. Check a little bit the flavors. By now you want to see a little bit how it's salt and pepper. So I'm gonna add some black pepper as well. And just a little pinch of salt. After I'm going to add Parmesan cheese, and Parmesan cheese is a very salty cheese, so do not add too much salt into the preparation by now. Risotto, it doesn't have cream. It is creamy, yes, but it's not because of the cream, it's because of the starch that you have in your rice. And look at that, it already looks super creamy. What I'm gonna do now, that my rice is already cooked, I'm going to add Parmesan cheese and I'm gonna melt that Parmesan cheese in the preparation. I'm a big fan of Parmesan cheese, so I like to add a nice quantity into it. And you can see it will even look even more creamy now. So you can see how easy it is to make a risotto, which is a little bit technical and difficult dish. If you do it in your rice cooker, it is much more easier and the results are very, very close to what is a very traditional risotto. I add already the Parmesan. It looks absolutely delicious. I'm going to turn off, but I keep it warm. In that moment, if you don't want to eat right now, if I close the lid and I press keep warm, it will keep it warm for around 4 hours maximum, which means that you have a lot of time to do other stuff in between. Now to finish, we're going to add some cube of butter, which is going to help that it's even more creamy. It's very rich, it will add a lot of flavor. So there it goes. I mix this well and I'm ready to serve it. Okay guys, so the risotto is ready and I serve it and I put a little bit of chopped parsley on top. And if you love Parmesan cheese, you can also add a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. I hope you enjoyed this recipe using the Evvoli rice cooker. Remember, there are more options to use from this. It's not only for doing rice, so it's just an amazing machine. And look how easy we did the risotto using this. I hope to see you soon for more recipes. Thank you for watching.